Guantanamo.
But they knew
all along
that most of them were completely innocent. For this knowledge we can thank WikiLeaks and Bradley Manning. And yes, Bradley Manning is still in prison. In Fort Leavenworth. He goes on trial soon. But the men in Guantanamo and Bagram will not be given trial. Obama says they can never be released. And why? Because most of them have been tortured. And a trial would have to reveal torture on the part of our government. This is the free country we're living in. Surrounded by fences. Surrounded by surveillance. Repressed. When we protest. But that is not stopping. Occupy Wall Street.
Yeah, sure. We're here at the Occupy Wall Street movement at Zuccotti Park in New York City. The reason people have gathered here is to petition the government for redress of grievances. We're here to defend the Constitution and to point out the fact that there's a lack of economic justice in our system.
Because the press hunt out, they hunt people that look crazy, and I look fucking batshit crazy. But then the minute you get me on the camera, I talk like a politician.
Yes, definitely we need to get corporations out of our politics. Our politicians are not making the decisions, the corporations are doing them. And that turns capitalism into corporatism. And we don't want that. We the people want to run the government. We want to tell them what to do, and they should just be administrators of our goods.
We need to take our government back. Our system's broken. We need to fix it, or we're all going to go down the shittery. All go down.
You said things before.
Oh, did I? Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's fine.
About 7 weeks.
But basically we have to take back our country, our Constitution.
I'm not worried because there is a curfew. The last time I checked, the Constitution doesn't end at 1, it doesn't end at midnight, it doesn't end at nightfall. The Constitution is the law of the land, and we're here to defend that. They may try to arrest us, but the simple fact is, if we get 3,000 people or more, even if we get 2,000 people, they probably won't arrest anyone. yesterday I was videotaping the police as they were taking a handcuffed kid and throwing him on the ground behind an ambulance. And I was standing in the crosswalk. I was walking through the crosswalk filming, and they grabbed me by the arm and told me to, in no unpolite terms, to keep moving. I pointed out that I was walking across the crosswalk when the light was green, and they physically removed me.
1% cannot control the 99% anymore. We're not just going to lie back and take it. We're here and we're not going anywhere until things change.
I need to help save my country from corporate fascism.
I would not be here if it wasn't for this movement. I'm from Puerto Rico, and I guess you're from New York, and we are here together, and we are exchanging knowledge, and that's exactly what we want to do. People think we want to break the Wall Street. Yes, we want to break Wall Street, but we also want to break the human wall that we have. We have an invisible wall where it won't let us conversate or have a clear communication of what are our feelings and how we are being affected by all these things, and this is a platform.
Well, I mean, the police try to scare me, but they don't, I mean, they're finally realized that I actually come from a cop family, so I know all the rules. So when they're trying to fucking like pull like scaredness, I know the rules. I was actually this close away from being a cop. I just never want to shoot someone.
We're going to be there, we're going to be praying, meditating, silently sitting there, expressing our religious views, and if they arrest us and they drag us out, it's going to be them breaking the law, because they obviously haven't read the Constitution if they don't understand why we're there. So you have the most sacred right is freedom of speech and religion. If you don't have that, you have nothing else.
When I first came here, I thought it was a hoax. Even the first day I got here, September 17, I saw this in the internet and I thought it was a hoax. So I took the risk to come to New York. I said, well, what's gonna happen? I'll take a weekend off, go over there and see what happens.
That we're not going to stand still for the inequality of the distribution of the wealth anymore.
Like, I was arrested for 28 hours. It was not fair for me. And I am angry, but I'm not going to go and take it out on the cops. I'm going to take it to the courts where I'm supposed to go. That's where the real changes are going to be made.
The best thing that could happen is we regain control of the government, we restore the Constitution and the rule of law.